Welcome back to Lone Oak Farm 17, episode 16 with me, MrSealyp. So it turns out the guys down at the store are just as curious to find out as I am. They've managed to sort one out from a local farmer at no cost to me. I'm literally going to use it and then give it back, which is pretty cool. So this will take 64,000 litres. Probably need to put this a little bit closer, otherwise I'm going to be transporting bales all over the place. So I just need to fill this, and then there'll be a second load. I need to do the maths on that in a minute, or the math if you're American. So jump out of there. It's huge, 64,000 litres. Crazy bit of kit. Maybe crazy, but we still need to fill it. So if I start off with the odd ones here, this one, so it's going to take 16 bales? Is that right? Well, that's one. Pick up the odds and ends first. I didn't want the whole selling silage to be spanning multiple episodes, but I think because of what happened, I was just going to do it all by bales, drop them all in, make a load of money and then move on. But this is required. And normally by now, whatever Let's Play I'm on, I would have a wheel loader, but the Let's Play hasn't gone that way. You know, certain things happen while you're playing and you get enough money to buy certain things and there's a need for whatever it is. At the moment there hasn't been one, so we don't own one. But this will be working just fine. Like I say, it doesn't matter, I've got to transport these miles. I'll see if I can get these over the end, because it'll be easier to tip them forwards off the end, as long as I can get them in neatly. It's got quite a reach on it, that. So what are we up to now? That'll be 8 plus the 2, that'll be 10. Now I don't think I can take it down to the biogas, and I don't think I can tip from the feed wagon. I think I'm going to have to tip it on the floor and then conveyor belt it or something like that. I know the silly thing with this is it's costing me money to kind of test the theory, but we need to find out, we really do. There's 10 bales. So 10 bales at 4,000 litres should give me 40,000 in here. 39.99, but oh yeah, because some of them were off by a little bit, weren't they? Okay, so perfect. Let's get some more. what I will do. That's right, isn't it? My maths is right. 40,000 plus 16 is 56,000. I need 64,000 to actually just be 2 more bales. So it was 16. Okay, that should be a full load. That was actually fairly straightforward. Let's leave that there. 63,971. We're out by a tiny bit, but that's not the end of the world. Okay, so this needs to go down to the BGA. We'll work out if we can tip directly from this. If we can't, we'll tip this onto the ground and then we'll have to use a conveyor. And let's see what we make. Hopefully it's more than 19,000. I still need more to make up to 96, which is what 24 bales would be, but we'll see how we get on. So I'll see the BGA in a moment. Right, I'm here, and it's unorthodox. It does say drive slowly. Now you're supposed to back up, I know. You've got 2 doors on the Pecan. Now it says the unload symbol has come up. Now I don't know if it's going to let me tip this or not. So if I press, it's working. Whoa, okay. And we are making money. Okay, okie dokie. Are we going to make more than 19,000? I think we already have, haven't we? We have now. And that's not even 96,000 litres. No more capacity. We just made 23,524. That was on 54,000 litres. 53 and a bit thousand litres. I've got another 10,000 to go in here, plus the difference between 64,000 litres and 96,000 litres. So it's definitely way better to tip it loose than it is to do it with bales. And doing it here, it does also mean that I'm getting digestate as well. So that actually worked way better than I thought it was going to. Thanks to the guys at the store for getting us the Pecan. I think a couple of trips backwards and forwards. Like I say, this isn't particularly orthodox. That said, it does mean though you can come with a feed like a mixer wagon, and the unload symbol comes up. I remember on FS15, I think it was FS15, wasn't it? There was that little glitch where the digester, when it was at ground level, if you pulled up next to it at a certain spot, that same thing would happen. The unload symbol would come up, and you could actually use it to unload into. I'm glad that still works. Let's check the digestate situation. Bear with me 1 second. There you go, 32,000 litres and climbing. Now I know we can buy digestate, or slurry anyway, from Sengstock's Organics, but the fact we can produce our own, that's pretty good. What's that looking at now? 38,000 we should be able to get. I think it takes 50,000 litres at a time. So what we'll do is we'll get the next 10,000 in. The price is going to drop now, unfortunately, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I apologise for squeaking in the background. The children are moving around. 4,000. So that's 27 grand. Actually, it's more than 27, isn't it? Nearly 28,000 for that load. And that's not even 96,000 litres. Am I stuck now? This could be why this maybe wasn't such a good idea. Like I say, it wasn't. Oh, it did work. It did work. We're alright, hang on. Hang on, we're getting somewhere. So I need another, let me think. 20,000, 26, another 32,000 litres, is that right? So half of this again, so another 8 bales in here that'll give me my 96,000 litres. But I think I've already proved the point. I don't need to put 96,000 in here to prove. I've put 64,000 in here and I made more than 19 grand. So that's all I need to do. The proof of the pudding, so to speak. And we're making digestate as we go. Fantastic, I'm happy with that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go backwards and forwards with this. I'm going to put all the bales into this, not all of them, and sell them. Or sell the slurry anyway. And then what, the slurry, the silage. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to leave one stack, like I said I was going to do. And that'll be for cow sitting. If you haven't watched previous episodes of this, you're going to be a bit puzzled and confused as to what's going on. Just a brief explanation. I brought 24 silage bales over to sell and I only got $793 per bale. All 24 bales came in at about 19,000. So what I was trying to do was work out if I put silage in loose, could I make more than 19,000? And I've just proved that. Yes, I can. So yeah, silage bales used to be pretty good. Not so much anymore. Well, not with seasons on. I think with seasons off, I think you get way more for a silage bale, don't you? That's just the nature of seasons, unfortunately. So what we'll do now is take this back, like I say, and I'll sort this out. And we'll get all of the silage bales into there, apart from one stack. So I will see you in a little while, hopefully before it gets dark. And then it'll be on to the next day, which will be Saturday, and we have got loads to do. Saturday we have got more hogs coming from Bobby, I think. We've got pig food coming. We've got the Penta trailer for the job I did. Oh, the contract I did. Mine's gone blank. We've also got Mike's machine store are going to give us a Brent Avalanche. But I did say I'm not going to keep both auger wagons. We'll have the Brent Avalanche, but I'm going to sell the Metal Tech one we've got already that came kind of with the farm. So yeah, loads to do. My subscribers are awesome. The subscriber contracts, the offers, the deals, the narratives, the things people come up with are just absolutely brilliant, and I love it. It really adds to the whole storyline and makes it far more fun for me to play, far more immersive. Really, really cool. So I'll get this done, and I'll either see you in the morning or I'll see you when it's finished, and we'll see how much money we made. That's the plan. It's 7:35 and we're done. Every single bale gone. The last stack of 16 bales is in here, 64,000 litres. That's going to go into the silo. So I've got no bales on hand, so I won't have anything against my bale count or anything like that. It was getting a little bit laggy and glitchy over here because the amount of bales that were here. We made 176,000 because we were on 190. Yeah, 176,000. Had we done that first load of 24, we would have made, I think, another 10 grand, so 186,000 maybe. But that's that. All sorted. So what I'm going to do is hopefully take this over to the silo, which will make making TMR and stuff a lot easier when we do the cow sitting for Cody. So a quick look in silage. Let's roll. There we go. Where are we? Silage is going up. Okay, we're starting to get some stuff on hand, which is pretty handy. I'm happy with that. Now, what I have also decided to do, I am going to pay the guys at the store some money for leasing. I don't know, maybe 5 grand or something, because it was a favour. They got this for me simply because they wanted to see if I could make more money doing this. So I'm going to pay them 5 grand. And what I also remembered while I was thinking of that 5 grand in my head, when I left Oakfield Farm, Johnson & Johnson Farms that leased me Field 42, I never paid them for the second year's leasing. So what I'm going to do is take this back. Actually, what I could do is let them collect it. Yes, I might do that, because I think this needs to be filled up. We need to get some fuel in the old Challenger. Yes, I need to pay them. So what I'm going to do is get some fuel in the Challenger. I'm going to send some money. We'll transfer some electronically. Let's get that filling up. We'll put the Kotech bale forks somewhere. I'll find somewhere to put them, maybe around here somewhere. And then I'm thinking it's nearly, what, 20 to 8. Probably going to have something to eat, then go to bed, I would imagine. And then what we'll do is in the morning we'll check the job sheet, see what jobs we've got. We've got a very busy day tomorrow by the looks of things. I've been offered a couple more vehicles. One by Kieran, who's got 2 Case Quadtrack 620s on Estancia Lapacho. He's only using one and has offered me the second one. I did say it sounds like a good deal, and it is a good deal. It's a fantastic offer. He was very polite, sent me a message saying he really loves my YouTube channel, really enjoys what I do, and as a thank you wants to send me a Case Quadtrack, and that's fantastic. It's very nice indeed. I have got the Big Bud. I'm just thinking if I know I do this all the time. I second guess everything, and I keep getting comments left saying, look, it's your Let's Play, do what you want to do, we'll watch whatever you do. I get it. Ignore the haters and all that kind of stuff. People get angry, and I was one of those people. I got frustrated watching YouTubers playing who would suddenly materialise vehicles out of nowhere onto their farm and say, look, I've got this, and it's come from nowhere. To be fair, mine is slightly different only because these are actually from subscribers. These are messages, emails, Facebook comments, YouTube comments from actual subscribers saying, we would like to give you this, we would like to lend you this, we would like to send you this on a trial, whatever it might be. I'm not just making these up. These people are real people that are commenting. I'm thinking if I take the Quadtrack, whether I want to get rid of the Big Bud. I don't want to have too many. And I was also messaged by JM, who has got a tractor dealership in Eugene, Oregon, who has offered me, and this is a really good one, I'll say offered the farm. JM here, sales manager for Brim Tractor in Eugene. It seems that I am in need of another tractor, and they are a New Holland dealer. They have an overstock of 2017 models with 2019 models due out soon. I like that. And their first deliveries are coming late November. We have plenty of the smaller sizes and a couple of T7s, even a Blue Power. Since we are trying to clear out 2017s, we are offering pretty deep discounts. Delivery is available, and I think a 300 horsepower T7 would fit right in and save a lot of hours on your larger, more expensive equipment. So potentially I've got an offer on a couple of tractors. Now I'm thinking if I do take an offer on the tractors, I may exchange the big bud for the quad track. I don't know. Might do. Have another case. Might be quite nice. And I think if I do get a blue power, I'm going to get rid of this. So I'm not having too many tractors. I'm upgrading, upscaling, you know. I'm not going to have like 15 tractors on the farm. I don't know if to just keep this though for smaller jobs, for knocking around. Don't know. I'll have a think about it. Like I say, we'll see what happens in the morning. But anyway, the challenge is filled up. I'm going to put the forks away, and I will see you guys in the morning for more fun and excitement. We'll see what's going to happen when we have a look at the job sheet. It seems word of our skills and abilities is spreading, and people want to be part of Jockey Inc. It's Saturday morning, it's 5:38. No rest for the wicked, as they say. Right, so like I said, it's going to be a busy day today. Let's go and check the planner. Bathed in glorious sunlight. I wonder if during the winter we won't get that light through onto the planner. Right, hold my breath. Let's see what we've got to do today. Okay, hogs and feed from Johnson's. We knew about that already. Trade in the chaser bin because we're going to be getting a new one. Collect the Penta. New pickup. Oh yeah, we might be upgrading the pickup. Speak to Chad about leasing field 27. Speak to Barris about harvester, and then harvest. Oh yeah, because I think field 1 is ready to harvest, I think. So we need to go into Barris to find out when the forage harvester will be arriving to do the silage harvest. Okay, there's a lot. Right. Okay, down to the store then. We've got a lot to do. I don't know to go down in the thing. I'm going down. I keep saying truck. I've had a lot of people refer to it as a semi. I suppose it depends where you are. We call them lorries in the UK, but lorry, truck, semi, whichever it is. We'll go down in that first, I think, and we'll collect the hogs from Johnson's. Thank you, Bobby. A lot of the crops are showing now as on final growth stage, which is pretty cool. Really impressed with that. And as far as I'm aware, and this is going to be moving on to the next episode, field 1, Barris's first field, he's got field 1 and field 50 of barley is ready to harvest. So as it says on there, I need to speak to Barris about harvesting, because they're supposed to be shipping me the New Holland forage harvester, I think it is, we're supposed to be getting from Barris. That'll be shipped, so I need to let him know that's ready to be harvested. I'm sure he'll get on the phone. That'll arrive at some point. Chad, the artist, lives over right slap bang in the middle of field 27. Where am I going? Talking too much. There we go, the truck. And he's been having a lot of problems. He leases his field out. The leasing cost, and it's quite cool actually, is 10% of whatever crop you grow. So you don't pay him a fee, you grow a crop, and whatever crop you grow, he gets 10% of it. It's a fair sized field, so I think he probably does alright out of that. But he said the guy who's leasing it at the moment leaves it in an awful mess. It's an absolute state, which is no good. So they're looking for somebody else to lease. So Jockey Inc. have kind of come to an agreement, but I can only go and see him after 5 PM. I don't know why that is. So at 5 PM today, maybe not in this episode I wouldn't have thought, but at 5 PM on the Saturday, I will need to go and see Chad the artist to discuss terms. If he's still happy with 10% of the crop, I think we're going to be leasing field 27, which seems quite cool. So we are going to collect 25 hogs, bring them up here. The Penta trailer should be down there, and as far as I'm aware, the guys at the store, the agreement was they were going to fill that with 40,000 litres of pig food that we were getting from Johnson's as well. So that's all good. I tell you what I've forgotten to do. I've just suddenly realised when we get to the store I need to make those 2 payments I said I was going to make. I didn't do them. 5 grand to the store and 5 grand to Johnson & Johnson Farms from Oakfield. Looks like the grass is on another growth stage, so we'll have to spray field 10 and field 44 at some point today. That wasn't on my job sheet, but it does need doing. So the field in front of me here, field 1, that is ready to harvest. That is going to be, if you haven't been watching the Let's Play, Barris sent me a contract. He wants 500,000 litres of silage, but the silage has got to be made from barley, which is an interesting one. He owns field 1, which we've just gone past, and field 50, which is a little bit further over near the farm. And I've got to use a forage harvester with a crop header, not a corn header, and I'm going to be making 500,000 litres of silage. What I am going to ask Barris, one of the reasons I need to speak to him as well, is that I'm concerned about being short of straw swaths. So if I hit 500,000 in a bunker silo, whether I bring it up here to the BGA or the farm one, whether or not he would mind me harvesting that as the rest as a barley crop, just so we can get the straw swaths. Oh, whoa, okay. This is what I was talking about. Awesome subscribers. We need to... Wow, the Brent Avalanche is here. Very, very nice. That's from Mike's Machinery, I think it was. I'm just going to check that. But that's from Mike's Machinery. The DB50 is there, and that should have, when I hook up to it at some point, 50,000 litres, I believe. No, 50,000, 40,000 litres. Yeah, Mike's Machinery. Just clicking away on my laptop. I have to keep a tab on these things. Yeah, Mike's Machinery. We're close friends with the local dealership, and we're feeling generous. They're going to give me a Brent auger wagon. Please contact us for specification if you want tracks or tyres and what colour. They're loving the videos, so I said could I have it in green but with tyres and not tracks. So that came from Mike's Machinery. That's awesome. Right, that looks like it's got pig food in it, and this is from Johnson's, and that should have 25 pigs in it. Hogs, sorry. What we will do, we'll come down to pick up the pig food, hog food, with one of the tractors. The pickup will sell the Metaltech auger wagon, because we now we've got the big one. Let's just hook up to this and see what it says. 39,998. Lost 2 litres of pig food somewhere. Who knows where that could be. This is so impressive. Okay, we're hooked up. I might just turn the engine off. Right, so we'll sort out selling this. The truck I'm going to put to one side for the moment. We'll see what we end up with. And I'll also make those 2 payments. I keep saying that, and I start chatting, then I forget. So I'll see you in a moment. Make those 2 payments, and then we'll see where we go from here. Right, that just went down as vehicle leasing costs. That's 10 grand, 5 grand to the workshop here for the lease of the Pecan Bigger Mega Mammoet that we used in the last portion. Let's unhook that. Like I say, I'll put the truck to one side. I'm not sure the pickup, sorry, what we're going to do about that at the moment. What are we going to get for this? It's a nice auger wagon. 37. Okay, well that's not too bad. It all adds up, doesn't it? 393,000 we're on. That's not bad at all. I'm thinking then we've got enough then. We have got enough to... We'll sell the pickup, buy the TT version, the bigger one. I'm going to check with the boss to see what colour scheme he wants it in, because we need it to fit the Jockey's Hogs logo. And what do I need to bring down here? I need to bring something big down to shift these, don't I? Right, okay. Okay. This hasn't got beacons, has it? Just so realised. No. $25 more hogs, so we'll be up to 75. I have been offered, like I say, another 25, but that's something that the boss is negotiating at the moment, so I'm not quite sure. Those hogs are going to be coming from Sussex Farm, I believe. We've been offered quite a good deal, but that will be something coming later on. Don't want to accelerate past this and get in trouble for speeding. That happens quite a lot too. So we'll get these in, then we'll go and we'll grab the probably the Challenger. Then we'll come down and get the Penta. We'll take the pig food up because I know the pigs are running low. The other thing I'm hoping is if Barris is okay with me doing some of one of these fields, hopefully maybe a bit of this one, to get some straw swaths, because the pigs have had no straw since I put them in, which means they're not going to be as productive or as healthy as they should be, and they're obviously not producing any manure. They'll be producing slurry but no manure. Not that matters, I can go and buy manure, that's not a huge issue, but it'd be nice if they were. Oh, it's nice to see all these fields almost ready now. I don't think I've got any more fields to spray, like I say, other than the grass ones. All of our fields to harvest are all on full fertiliser states, I think. Even if there's a couple that haven't been ploughed, that's not too much of an issue. Oh, that's how bumpy this was. So, where do I want to swing around to? It's the gate here, isn't it? Must remember when I get sheep and when we do the cow sitting, we put one in first and then put the rest in so we don't have any issues. Farm dog's happy about getting new hogs. So, unload. We now have 75. Thank you, Bobby. Which now means they're going to be seriously in need of feed. Let's have a quick look. Yes, and I say no straw whatsoever. We need to get some more water from down at the pond. But Jockey's Hogs is increasing in size rather dramatically. The feed area looks a bit of a... Oh, actually, it's not as bad as I thought. There's only one little bit there. That's fine. Right, let's get this trailer back. And then we'll go and pick up the pig food. In fact, this is leased. I'm wondering whether or not I should take it down and get get the sheep now. Seeing as we've got the trailer. As long as Bobby doesn't mind, that's what he shipped the hogs in. While we've got it, we could pick up some sheep, couldn't we? But again, that might be the next episode, but I'll have a think about that. Right, see you back at the store in a moment, hopefully with the Challenger. And we'll get the pig food up here. And then we'll move the Brent Avalanche and find a home for that, because that's a little bit larger than the Metal Tech one we had. Righty-ho then. So, the mighty Challenger. We'll grab the Penta first and sort out the pigs, make sure they're full. I mean, it could take most of that 40,000 litres. I just need to tick them over until we can get the harvest done. God, that took a bit of weight on there, didn't it? Once it takes a bit of weight on there, once it takes a bit, see, I'm losing it. Once we can do some harvesting, then we can get the crops in the silo and feed them a mix rather than pig food. Beacons on. What beacon on this is there? Nope. Check there every single time, I'm never too sure. It's a lot of pig food. But I'm sure it won't go very far at all. Right up near the border, our Canadian cousins are getting very involved. I've had a couple of contracts from Canadians so far. Was it Weston's? It was Weston's Forestry, wasn't it? I did wood chips and logging, didn't I? And the part of that deal was payment and the penta. That was it. I'm sure it was Weston's logging. I knew it would come to me. If I'm wrong, I do apologise if it was someone else. I'm sure it was. Going to find a home for this as well. Just some thinking. As the farm is growing and we're getting more machinery and bigger machinery and we're kind of scaling up, just finding homes for it all. That's going to prove a little bit trickier. We may need another barn at some point. Okay, so we'll do what we've done before. We'll put in what we can. If it takes all of it, it takes all of it. If it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. So we'll put the rest into the silo. Fingers crossed it doesn't take all of it. So, I'm not too sure how much I've got in here actually. Not a huge amount. I tipped the remainder of what I had from the last shipment that I paid for out of my money from Oakfield. So what I'll do, if I put this under the pipe, I'll probably get a better angle on that. Wheat, barley, canola, sunflower, soybean, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, none of which I have. Pig food, 17,000 litres. Okay. Well, at least there's some in there. That will keep us going actually. We should be fine. If I top up with this, that will get us through to harvest. We should be okay. Actually, what I might do, I think I'm going to put the pension here for the time being. We come and grab it whenever we need it. At least it's out of the way. We've got plenty of barn space here that I haven't actually been utilising, which I should be really. Plus, I suppose if we do get sheep, there's some barn space down at the sheep farm as well. I haven't really been over there because we were going to stick to hogs, but we have been asked for a contract for 11,000 litres of wool, so it kind of makes sense. Right, back to the store. Let's go and grab the avalanche and we'll find a home for that. Actually, it should just slot in where the other one went. We should be fine. We need to sort out water. Okay, right. Things are moving on. Here we are. Back at the store, hooked up to the Brent. Before I take it anywhere, I better check, make sure everything's working properly before we go whizzing off with it. Pipe out. Up and down. Also up and down. Side to side. That's all good. Okay. Cover open and closed. We are good. Okay. Actually, better close cover back up. This is considerably bigger than the last one. I didn't even look to see how much this holds. It's quite a lot though. Brent Avalanche 1596. Right, let's go back to the store, back to the farm, and we'll park it up. And we have come to the end of another episode. It doesn't feel like we've got a lot done. We sold the silage loose, checked all that out, or sold the rest of it anyway. Got new equipment, it's a new day, new job sheet. Next episode, I think, providing the equipment comes from Barris, we're going to start on the silage harvest on field 1. So it's a silage harvest with a twist. Then we'll be looking longer term at sheep. Then we'll be looking at cow sitting for Cody. Harvest will be swinging around, and we'll have plenty to do then. It's going to be a busy few episodes. I hope you have enjoyed this one. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.